Hello Pisces, this is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology. I'm so happy to be here again with you guys today for another reading. I wanted to just let you guys know that it's been a lot with these energies, with the eclipse getting ready to pop, as well as with our energies just starting to take a shift in general as the Pisces collective. We all know that there's like this calling, this spiritual quest, this journey that most of us have, realized that we're here for. For those of you who are still trying to figure it out, trust the wave that you're on. But I felt Spirit say today that today is a day to focus on matters of the heart. So I have heart chakra healing music playing behind me. The YouTube channel that I'm listening to is called The Meditative Mind. So they have a heart chakra healing meditation. So why don't you just dive into a reading where we do focus on whatever it is that Spirit has for us, but knowing that there's this emphasis on feeling in touch with your body, your soul, your heart, making heart-centered decisions. So as you go through these tense, energies, especially with the eclipse coming up on the 8th, just remember to stay centered and to choose from the heart. All right, Pisces, if you want to get connected with me outside of the YouTube space, you can go ahead and look in the description box for links to book with me, as well as how to follow me on Instagram so we can stay connected over there, you guys, okay? All right, Spirit, we're going to rearrange this deck so that we can go ahead and pick the cards from the top of the deck that Pisces needs to hear today. I ask that the message is delivered clearly and just in time for whoever is listening to this message. This message is timeless. Angels, Spirit guides, ancestors, thank you. All right, your current situation, Pisces, is the Four of Swords. Is there something going on in your life that is requiring you to really step back and rest or focus on rest? Is your mental health being challenged? Five of Swords, dealing with some kind of conflict in your life. Oh, this is definitely going to be a heart-centered message. The Hermit card for your strength. You have learned over the years, Pisces, how to go inward, how to go within to find the answers within. We'll touch on that card more obviously as we continue the reading, but it's also time to shift inward. Page of Wands for your area of focus. So where to next? Where are you going to be putting your heart-centered moves and quests? Page of Wands is a very fiery energy, a message of good news, starting a new venture. Near future, Six of Cups. Soulmate energy, possibly dealing with a soulmate. Recent past. Five of Pentacles, out in the cold. Healing the lack mentality. Advice, you are the Empress. You allow the things that you desire to come to you. You don't have to chase, you allow, you attract. Your environment is the Queen of Pentacles. She came out in the pre-shuffle. I saw her poke her little head out. So this is you getting back in touch with literally the heart of the matter, where you feel you need to be centered within your home life, your body, your mind, really focusing on what matters deep within your soul. Hopes and fears. Do you have the strength to get through this? You do. And potential outcome is the Two of Cups. So that's beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card. I'm covering them up because they're naked as well. Pisces, there's a lot. Actually, let me cover this up with a crystal. Yeah. So Pisces, there's a lot going on for you right now that just doesn't seem to really be very clear. You are looking for answers. You are trying to figure out how to get through the day-to-day, your stressors, the pressure. You're trying to make the right decisions, do what feels good for the body, rest. But you're finding a hard time of really figuring out where to go and how is this all going to come together, especially in the area of our last reading, in the area of the Justice card. So whatever popped off for you with that Libra eclipse, March 25th or 24th, I can't remember. There is, I feel like we're in a waiting period right now. So the moon is asking you to just continue to listen to your intuition, to continue to pay attention to the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities that come into your life that will allow you to be able to unveil what it is that you need to know. And also understanding that spirit will unveil what it is that you need to know in divine timing as well. I have felt this need to really know absolutely everything about what's coming next because there's so many changes that are happening within the collective. But what I have continually been shown from spirit is that we have to just be patient with the process and that justice is ours. Check the last video. I'll link it for you guys above, but justice is here. And while this justice is being sorted out, there's the God hand really working all of these things out for us. You may be dealing with somebody specifically where there is a change of dynamic within relationships, contracts, jobs, family, whatever the case is, sibling issues, parental issues, issues with children. And this is a time for you to really just sit here like this hanged man is, take it day by day, step by step, not getting lost in all the details of what's going around you, waiting for this enlightenment to come, this halo moment to come to you so that you'll be ready for this 10 of Cups when it arrives. You are journeying towards the 10 of Cups. Again, this is going to be about getting to the heart of the matter. So, Pisces, 4 of Swords. We are, in a way, being forced to slow down right now. Being forced to go inward. Again, the Hermit card's coming up a little bit later. Being forced to sit with the situation that we've been dealt. For a lot of us, truthfully, it's been issues with our finances, issues with our jobs, issues with relationships. And those areas is like so encompassing right now that it makes it difficult for you to see, how do I go on to the next day? These 4 swords that are above her, if they fall into her, they could become like the 3 of Swords, heartbreak, dismay. You might be going through a very challenging period right now where you are just having to sit with yourself, learn how to pray, learn how to meditate, diving deeper into your rest to be able to heal through this situation that you're going through. And Spirit wants you to know that that's okay. That you are being told to listen to your heart, to pay attention to how your mental health is being affected by these situations, and to honor the rest that you need. A lot of us have just been forced to go, do, and it doesn't create balance. And with the heart, we want to be balanced. We want to understand ourselves as well within our heart space of what do I value and what values me? Where do I feel safe? What makes me feel loved in return, or do I feel used? Are these situations taking from me? Are they almost like energy vampire type of situation? So Spirit, tell us a little bit more about this 4 of Swords for Pisces. Yeah, 10 of Cups. A lot of you are dealing with issues in regard to family and also trying to attain this 10 of Cups. It's like you want everything in your power to get through this difficult time so that you can have the house on the hill, you can have the happy life, the children, the property, all of that. The slow days, the easy days. But also for some of you, there is a breakdown within the family that is causing you a lot of headaches. So put yourself where you are. Spirit, what do you advise that they do? What do you advise that they do? All right. So let me focus this for you, Pisces. You're being told to look at new perspectives, new ways to do things. If something hasn't been working for you and you desire a change for your future, this alone time, this downtime that you have right now, is about you sitting with yourself, looking at this globe in your hand, evaluating where you've come from, where you want to go, what makes sense for your life, and going after it. So this is a time for you to sit, be still, 10-10 when I said that, and to plan it out so that you can have the best possible outcome in the future. With this Five of Swords, it comes right after the Four of Swords. And so it's like a lot of you are going through a deep transition because there's just a lot of battles you've been fighting, internal, external, where there is nobody who wins in these situations. There's a lot of manipulation going on, feeling used and abused, power struggles, things of that nature. And Pisces, a couple readings ago, I said Pisces has left the building. Like we're tired of fighting. And so a lot of us are being left with these situations that require the adjudication of the Justice card to come in to square the playing field or to level it out. Because there's a lot of people in your energy right now who are trying to make you feel less than, who don't believe in you, who are challenging your ability to function in a way that is healthy. There might be codependency, soul contracts that are being broken, and there's a lot of chaos as this eclipse energy is here to get rid of the things that don't need to be there, but also to start you anew. This eclipse is a solar eclipse, so it's where we have a new moon. And there's a new start for you, Pisces, especially in your area of self-worth. Page of Cups. You just weren't fulfilled by these offers, these people, these invitations. The Page of Cups is not a bad card, but it's not the biggest cup you could have. It might have been with people or situations where you really had high hopes. And as you started to work this out or kind of work through this situation, you began to learn quickly, like, wow, this is not actually going to pan out the way that I thought. Like, there was this desire, this interest in something new, in this ability for you to maybe have a new business partner, or to go on a date with this person, or to start a family, or buy a house, whatever this, this Page of Cups was offering you, this new opportunity, this fresh start. A lot of you went on this journey only to find that it really was just a page, and it didn't turn out to be what was best for you. And you had to lay down the law. Queen of Swords, she keeps coming up. Boundaries were put up. This Page of Cups, you said, this is not my Knight of Cups, this is not my Queen of Cups, this is not my King of Cups, this is not my Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, right? This is not my Ten of Cups, pure joy, happiness, family, love. So there was this hand that you had to raise where you said, no more of me receiving less than I deserve. I'm ending this, or I'm setting these boundaries, or this is how it's going to be. There was some law and order that you actually had to find within you. And that Saturn in Pisces, that is in the first house of those who are Pisces rising and still influencing Pisces suns, of course, but it's teaching Pisces to set boundaries, to work hard for it, to go through the ringer. So I want to say Saturn is in Pisces from 2023 to 2026. So there's 3 years of massive growth of you setting boundaries and you actually making your dreams come true, and you handling your business, Pisces. All right. So your strength right now is the Hermit. You see how she's closing that laptop? You might feel a little bit pulled away from being super visible right now because there is a part of you that is growing, that is diving deeper into who you are, who is going through a big shift. You are cutting out the distractions, getting rid of the toxicities in your life, doing what needs to be done to rid yourself of the old you, the old ways of being. Hermit mode, as my friend, we call her Vega, as Vega said the other day, the Hermit is not a bad card. And sometimes we make it almost like it's a recluse, but you do go into hiding or isolation, but it's to become empowered, to become enlightened so that you can come out brand new. So this is a time for you to pull back the curtains, or close the curtains maybe, to close down that laptop, to stop doom scrolling, to really focus on the heart of the matter and see where it is that Spirit is asking you to go. One big thing I really have been called to, and a lot of other intuitives as well, starseeds, is focusing on the physical body. And the Hermit is the card of Virgo, which governs health. And so there's this need for a lot of us to go on cleanses, change our diet, detox, institute healthier, happier habits, taking our actual physical health into account, because it will actually help us on our role that we have. So Spirit, tell us a little bit more about this Hermit. All right, so we have the Five of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Moon card. So what I'm seeing here is there could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a very fiery fire sign who has really caused you to have to go inward to assess who you are, what you are, where this relationship is headed. It does not have to be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but a person who exudes kind of like big boss energy. A strong leader, a handsome person, or beautiful person, doesn't have to be a man or a woman, has a very masculine energy, large and in charge, could be an entrepreneur, someone who's really about their business, could also be someone who has a lot of lofty ideas. And I just see you having to work through the sorrow of situations with this person, or a situation with this person or entity. Could be like a job that you have as well, just not fulfilling you. But remember, anytime you see the Five of Cups, you have to look at the two cups that are not spilt. This isn't necessarily a card to say don't cry over spilled milk, because this would be like the spilled milk. But this would be, even though the situation isn't turning out the way that you thought and is causing you to have to kind of go into hermit mode, you will be able to still move forward. And with this Moon card showing back up again, there is a little bit of uncertainty and lack of clarity that you've had. So this time of you going into this little recession within yourself to dive deeper into who you are will help you to figure out how to move forward. There is a dog and a wolf on this card, and it's asking you to see, who do you want to embody? Neither one is the right answer. But you have to ask yourself on this journey that you're going through and what you're dealing with, are you going to call your power back? Are you going to go back into karmic loops? Are you going to completely exit a situation? Are you going to just revamp or revise a situation? We are in Mercury retrograde, so follow your intuition again, though. The Moon card is a card of Pisces. You are super psychic. You are super intuitive. Trust yourself, Pisces, and understand that those feelings that you have towards that person, that energy, that entity, the King of Wands, it is valid. It is valid. I don't know if you needed to hear that. All right. So your area of focus is the Page of Wands. So when I see the Page of Wands, I see someone striking out on an adventure. You need to figure out, where do you want your life to go? What do you want it to look like? How do you want to set off? What are the tools that will be necessary for you to be successful? And also get ready for creative ideas to pop, to grow, to move, to guide you to your wildest dreams. I see this wand lighting your way forward, Pisces. And although it's a page and we're just in the infancy of it, there is this energy about you that really wants to figure out more, learn, grow. You might be starting a business or a project or diving into your intuitive gifts. And this is a time for you to really focus in on what that could mean for your future. This is just the beginning. So trust yourself. Focus on that. What are you trying to grow? What are you trying to bring to the table? Tell us a little bit more about that Page of Wands. This is a time for a lot of Pisces to really focus on where God is telling you, where Spirit, the universe, whatever it is that you believe in, where is that energy leading you to go next? We have the World card. A lot of you are communicating online. A lot of you will be traveling abroad, moving. A lot of you will also be communicating with people that live abroad, or, reaching masses. So it's like this small idea, this small adventure is going to turn into something way bigger than you can even imagine, Pisces, if you just give it the time that it needs to grow. You have the ability to touch so many people. You're closing up cycles to enter new beginnings. And this Page of Wands, again, will light your way forward. The stresses that you have, the issues you've been going through. Yes. Sweet blessings, sweet messages, sweet offers are headed your way. You're manifesting this new reality. This Page of Wands is guiding you towards success, where you hold the wand in your right hand, where you call your power in, and with your left hand, you create this physical 3D manifestation that you've garnered from the 5D. This is a time for you to focus on what you love, what you cherish, and be with people who bring you up. If you've been going through arguments, fights, disagreements, dealing with mental health issues with people who don't belong in your space, this is a time for you to focus on those who mean you well, those who bring you a cup, those who fill you back up. We don't need those swords, right? We don't need all that fighting and the chaos energy. Your near future, I want to clarify what Spirit is meaning by this card, but the Six of Cups is a time for you. You know what? I'm feeling it come through. You're going to be connecting to your inner child. This is a nostalgic time during this Mercury retrograde. You are connecting with the part of you that needs to be nourished. That Four of Swords that we had at the beginning of the reading is here because you're going through an intensely emotional time. Trying to figure out, again, what is the heart of the matter? What are the issues that you're dealing with? What are the woes that you're feeling? How can you honor and cherish the child within you that never goes away, and what they need? Do they need more softness? Do they need more play? Do they need more rest? Do they need more joy? Those are the questions that Spirit wants me to ask you today. And as you dive deeper into this Mercury retrograde, you get reconnected to the inner child, and you do the meditations, and you go on the mindfulness walks, and as you do the group learning and continue to dive deeper into your passions, you create a better environment for that inner child that needed that all along. You're healing generational trauma. You don't even see the beauty that's coming as you heal. You're going through a little bit of a tough time, but I see this cup being offered from the universe that's really going to help you heal. What I love about this is you have some kind of offer, some kind of gift that's coming in for you. Both of these characters are handing this person a cup. And what I see is it's like the adult version of you and the inner child version of you, right? The inner child is like, whoa, what is that? The adult's like, I've got too much on my plate. I've got these 3 cups here. Get reconnected, reacquainted with the things that you love. Go on walks, go on a hike, go on a late night drive, go somewhere where you can overlook the city and spend time with your friends and just be in nature. I'm feeling that as well. The heart chakra, healing of the heart chakra is going to have to deal with a lot of green. And when I think of green, I think of nature. And I think of nature, I think of just being outside. So your inner child will also be able to heal through that. But whatever is kind of going on here in your life, Pisces, I see Spirit handing you a gift, an offer that will allow the inner child in you to be so, so happy. And you don't even see it coming. You don't even see it coming. And that's the beauty about Spirit. Spirit likes to surprise us. You need to make sure, though, I hear Spirit saying that you have opened up the space to allow this message, to allow this gift, this divine blessing to come in. And you need to work on building a healthy relationship with your emotions. This is you as well, Pisces, not just the Queen of Cups, not just the High Priestess. This can stand for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So focus in on your emotional stability, not letting everything rock the boat anymore, taking accountability for how you feel, and understanding that your emotions are your superpower, not your weakness. Okay? In the recent past, Pisces, the Five of Pentacles was here. I'm so glad to see this Five of Pentacles in the recent past, okay? This means we're letting go of old hurts, old habits, old ways of being, not choosing our health, because this can mean bad health, lack mentality, being in the wrong relationships or the wrong job where you're just not feeling productive. You're working way too hard, Pisces, to be out in the cold shivering, right? Creating someone else's empire for a lot of us. This is a time for you to overcome these struggles. And from what you have in your heart and doing what you love, you can create a more abundant and vibrant future for yourself. So trust the gifts that you have, the random talents that you have, the interests that are coming online right now. A lot of third eye activations were occurring during Pisces season. And as we're in Aries, it's like, okay, now you embody the soul of who you are and you show the world, I'm here. So Spirit, what can we know about this Five of Pentacles that we're leaving in the past? Anything else I can let my collective know about this Five of Pentacles? Yeah. We have the Three of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So you worked your butt off in relationships, partnerships, jobs, trying to work on your health, trying to get, to the end of this finish line. But you became the wounded warrior. He's wearing mismatched boots. You can barely tell, but they're not the same color, I think I've heard. They kind of look the same to me today, but in some depictions, his boots are mismatched. He's got the bandage on the head. The clothes are disheveled. You're tired, Pisces. You've gone through so much. This may have been over the last 9 months, the last 9 years. Difficult cycles of death and rebirth and just getting to the next stop. And you just felt this sense of defeat. Why can't I ever be in a healthy relationship? Why can't I ever find a job that works for me? Why does every friendship I have end in despair? Or, why can't I have the body of my dreams or the life of my dreams, the finances that I want? It was a tough battle for you. But I see you, Pisces, looking into the gold of this future, this life that you desire, this hungriness for something bigger, something brighter. And even though those ships at the bottom are very far away, I see you deciding to take action. So when we have the Two of Wands, like we had over here, where we're planning it out, the Three of Wands is where we're actually going to take the step. We're getting ready to go into something new. Here we're planning it out. We're looking at kind of all of the different options around us. But here, Pisces, I see in your recent past that you did do what you needed to do to take that step to move forward. You didn't allow anyone to stop you, although there were roadblocks, and you did it very much so on your own. And you had to leave a lot of people behind. So at the end of the day, you're kind of disheveled and all over the place because this has been a journey where a lot of you had to go through a very dark night of the soul to get here. And now you're dealing with this person that you've been fighting with, that you've had to put boundaries up with, or this situation. Again, it could be your job, your living situation, a partner, business partner, dealing with issues with your body, with your children, family, right? There's so many things that you could be fighting against that are going nowhere, but you chose yourself, Pisces, and you walked away. So now your advice is to sit in this energy of the Empress who loves herself, who sees herself as queen, as divine, someone who radiates beauty and attracts all that she needs. It does not matter whether you are male or female. You can embody the divine feminine nature of the Empress. She is the counterpart of the Emperor, which is our divine masculine. And when we sit in this bounty that she has, we become magnetic for the things in our life that we desire, the riches, the body, the home, the mate. All of those things become attracted to her because she has this Venusian, Venus over here, energy of beauty, prosperity, abundance, fertility, just all the things. So your advice from Spirit is to continue to embrace this and drop it in the comments below, Pisces, that I am the Empress. Stand in your Empress energy. If this message is resonating with you, Pisces, please hit that like button. Spirit, tell us a little bit about this Empress for the advice. Yeah, you're waking up to who you really are. The Ace of Swords is divine clarity. I just feel you guys saying, I know who I am and I know what I'm worth. I see myself with this crown that is on my head now. I am the Empress. I am divine. I will get through anything. And there is truth and clarity in who I am. Anything else, Spirit, for the Empress? That's all. Okay. Whew, right. Your environment. Queen of Pentacles. You could be working on your home, your beauty. I see a lot of you may have changed your hair. I notice her hair a lot in this particular picture. You might be working in your garden right now. You might be the type of person who's also spring cleaning and just getting life in order. You're starting to eat better. Take more self-care dates. Focus on your finances. And really standing in your power. Being in charge. But not in a way that comes across as rude or as boastful. You are starting to step into your divine, I want to say into your divinity. And you are beginning to see that you are the creator of your reality. As she looks and admires this pentacle in her hand, there's a softness and a gentleness, a connection to animals for a lot of you as well. Whether they're your physical pets or spirit guides. And you're seeing all the makings for the future that Spirit has for you. To be successful, to be abundant, and to be truly autonomous. She's such a gentle, caring, loving queen. And I love the Queen of Pentacles. So to get that energy as your environment, I just want to say you are caring about you. And you are caring about what enters your home, your body, your life. And you're caring about the money that you make, the decisions that you make, the way that your household is ran, the authority that you have over your children if you have them, right? Anything else you want to say about this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit, for Pisces environment? For this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit. Six of Swords. She knows her worth, so she moves towards what is in her best interest. Some of you are moving home because she can represent home as well. She takes care of the home. She's home base. And so you want to be where you feel free, where you feel aligned, and where you feel safe. Anything else, Spirit? Yes. A portal, a gate, a beautiful, beautiful energy is headed towards you. Of you starting something new, going on a new journey, being blessed with that new home, being blessed with that new offer. Something beautiful is coming in for you, Pisces. And it's because you're showing up. For some of you, this is literally you racking up the pentacles because you're stepping into a leadership position. The Queen of Pentacles is about her finances. So you're picking up the pace, picking up the slack, going to where you know that you're going to actually be able to make the most money with the most love for what you do. You may also be starting to work from home and it's going to be very financially abundant, or you're doing something that's more freelance. Yeah. Your hopes and fears. Strength. Will you have the strength to get through all of this? Because this ain't easy. Just how I noticed she's wearing heels, walking in the grass. It ain't easy, right? Also, taming a lion. It ain't easy. And sometimes that lion is yourself, and sometimes that lion is other people that you deal with and the conflicts of the outside world, Pisces, but you have the ability to get through this. We're getting to the heart of the matter. And you are being represented here as literally the heart, the Leo. You have to believe without a shadow of a doubt that what you desire desires you back. And you have to have the strength that comes from within to endure the trials, the tribulations, the ups and the downs, Pisces, because you have what it takes. I see her cloaked in this beautiful white gown of purity. You're purifying your body, you're purifying your mind, your heart, your soul, and becoming a brand new person. You've gone through a lot that could have hardened you and turned you into a roaring lion. But that lion within you, you've tamed it, you've calmed it down. And now you have this approach to you where it's like, yes, I'm strong, and yes, I have power, but it's reserved. And I reserve it. And I use it when I have to. But I know who I am, and I stand in my truth. Anything else for the strength card? Wow. Yes, also could be Leo energy here with the Queen of Wands. This is you believing in yourself, Pisces, that what you desire in your life, the dreams, the goals, the business, the home, the family, the relationship, just all the things that are like lighting you up like this beautiful wand in her hand. You are going to be able to accomplish those dreams as long as you believe in yourself. And your potential outcome is the Two of Cups. I believe that where this justice is coming in is you're getting rid of old relationships and old situations, old communities, old commitments, contracts, deals, whatever you want to call them, that did not serve you for your highest and greatest good, and you're starting out on a new trajectory where you are meeting the right people, where you're signing new contracts, where you're immersing yourself into new community, and you're finding that there are more like-minded people like you who can help you get through this friendship. A lot of us have been hurt in friendships, and so there's a healing of that's coming into your life right now and your potential future. What else can we know about that Two of Cups for the potential outcome? Page of Wands again. This is a new start, a bright start. Messages could be coming in as well for those of you who have a friend who may have an offer for you or something for you. And those friends, they're going to help you to see, okay, it looks like you need to take a mental break. Like they're going to be giving you sage advice. They're going to be encouraging you to get out of your head and telling you how far you have come. There's a lot of stability in these friendships, in these relationships that you're building. These are people who are commending you for your ability to just keep going. And they are a bright light. They remind you of how far you come. They congratulate you for your efforts, okay? I love that so much. All right, we're going to dive into Oracle. Pull 2 cards. This is my Cosmic Guidance Oracle, one of my favorite decks. And then I'm going to pull a Whisper of Love Oracle card for you guys. Thank you for being here, Pisces. If you're enjoying this message, please hit that like button. Can't wait to keep connecting with you guys. My next reading I'm going to do for you guys, I think, is going to be about the eclipse. All right, there we go. Get this all straightened up. Wow. Before I go into the Oracle, Pisces, I just want to say, you getting through this situation with this bad blood up top and really ending up here in a whole new like era with different people setting off on a new trajectory, I commend you for your ability to persistently move forward. You have here gratitude. Appreciate your present blessings. So even when everything doesn't look good, and I'm with you. Do I have 3? Hold on. No, that's just 1. And I'm with you. I definitely struggle with sometimes being thankful for where I am. what you've gone through, the relationships that you are dealing with right now, the several relationships that you're dealing with, right? Of all types, that have pushed you, that have taught you new things, they were all necessary for your growth. And what I want you to do is look at the situation for what it is, not for what it, for what it was and how horrible it could have been. And look at how it taught you something about yourself. And have gratitude for that learning experience. And for also the door that's closing. Because this card says let go, relax, and release. This is about a seed being blown through the wind. There is this need for you to just allow God to take this situation to the next level for you. You're being, gracious and having gratitude for the past and what once was, but understanding that now there is this new garden that needs to grow. There's this new part of you that needs to kind of just, be cultivated. And you're needing to let go of all of the, well, what's it going to look like? When's it going to be here? How's it going to happen? And just trust that each step you take and the relationships that you get, and the ones that encourage you, the friends and all of that little cup that's coming from the universe that you don't see, is when you let go, that is when you will be able to see it come in for you. Because you're allowing the universe to give you this divine gift. And we'll just do our Whisper of Love card, Pisces, and we'll end up this reading for you. But Spirit, what would you like Pisces to know? This is, again, about matters of the heart. What message do you have for them today? I looked through this deck today. It's my first time using it. I've had it for several months, and I just hadn't had a reason to use it. And I was like, yeah, this is the perfect reading to pull out this particular deck. All right, let's see what Spirit has for us. It says love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So no matter what you've gone through, Pisces, and this is card 41 that adds up to a 5, and 5 is change. And they're on a boat. They're moving, right? And there's a lion up top. Let me see if I can show you. You see that lion right there? That's that strength to move forward. Beautiful imagery on the card. But you have the ability to stay the course, to not give up in the idea of love, in the idea that you can find something that you love, that you can be in love with yourself. Every situation, every tide, every current, every strong wind that blows this ship, you have in your arsenal all these different things that will keep you stable, even in the toughest of times. These can be your family members. These can be your spiritual guides. These can be your intuitive guides that you follow, like myself. We have a love that endures, that allows us to continue to move forward in faith, that all will be well, like our reading said the other day. Trusting that you can guide yourself forward, and that this lantern here, like you have with the Hermit card, that God will be your guide through all of the twists and turns. And don't lose the part of you that loves. This world can be brutal, and it sometimes gets us out of our heart space because of all the different things that we're going through, but you must remain centered. Again, it says love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And I also want you to know that your spirit team loves you, that I love you, that you are so cherished at this time. If you've been feeling sad, you're feeling like you're alone, you're never alone. So I ask that you really dive deep into what the heart of the matter is, what the big picture is that you had to go through all of this drama for, to set you off in a new direction, and how your life is about to really change with this eclipse. I see you picking up the pace, letting go of the old, allowing the wind to carry your dreams to the next level. And no matter what storms hit that boat, you have the stability to make it through this dynamic change. So with all that being said, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this message. Again, please give this video a like, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And make sure to subscribe if you're not a subscriber to help this little channel grow. It would mean the world to me. We are a new channel on here. And I hope to see you in the next one. Stay heart-centered, Pisces. Bye, guys.